5 years ago, I was completely broke. My bank account was a joke. I had debt, and the idea of having a positive net worth, let alone $100,000, felt like a distant dream. Fast forward to today, and I've completely turned things around. I'm not a financial guru. I didn't win the lottery, and I didn't get a massive inheritance. I just followed a specific, repeatable plan, and in this video, I'm going to share that exact plan with you, step by step. So, you can do it too? First things first, you have to face the music. I know it's scary, but you need to know your starting point. I logged into all my bank accounts, credit cards, student loans, car loans, everything. One added up all my assets, which was basically the little cash I had, and subtracted all my liabilities, which was all my debt. The number was negative, and it was a tough pill to swallow, but seeing that number lit a fire under me. This is your ground zero. Don't skip this step. It's the most important one. Next, I created what I call a bare bones budget. This isn't your forever budget. It's a temporary, aggressive plan to stop the bleeding. I cut out everything that wasn't absolutely essential. No more eating out, no more subscription boxes, no more random online shopping. My only expenses were rent, utilities, groceries, and minimum debt payments. Every single dollar had a job. I used a simple spreadsheet to track my spending daily. It was intense, but it was also incredibly empowering to see how much money I was saving just by being mindful. With the money I was saving, I built a tiny emergency fund. My first goal was just $1,000. This isn't for investing or paying off debt. It's a buffer. It's for when your car breaks down or you have an unexpected medical bill. Having this cash on hand prevents you from going deeper into debt when life happens. It took me a couple of months to save it up, but the peace of mind it gave me was priceless. It felt like my first real win on this journey. Once my emergency fund was in place, it was time to attack my debt. I used the avalanche method. This means I listed all my debts from the highest interest rate to the lowest. I made the minimum payments on everything, but every extra dollar had went towards the debt with the highest interest rate. For me, that was a high-interest credit card. It was a grind, but watching that balance shrink month after month was so motivating. Once it was paid off, I took all the money I was putting towards it and rolled it over to the next debt on the list. It creates a snowball effect that builds momentum and gets you out of debt faster than you think. While I was paying down debt, I also focused on increasing my income. I knew cutting expenses could only get me so far. I started a small side hustle online, doing freelance writing in my evenings and weekends. It wasn't glamorous, and it took up a lot of my free time, but that extra $500 to $1,000 a month made a huge difference. It accelerated my debt payoff and eventually became the money I used to start investing. Look at your skills. What can you offer? Even an extra few $100s a month can change the game. Finally, once my high-interest debt was gone and I had a solid income stream, I started investing. I didn't try to pick stocks or time the market. I just started consistently putting money into low-cost index funds inside a Roth IRA. I automated my contributions so the money was invested every single month without me having to think about it. It started small, maybe $100 a month, but as my income grew, so did my contributions. Compounding is the real magic here. Over time, those small, consistent investments grew and grew, forming the foundation of my $100,000 net worth. And that's the plan. It's not sexy, and it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's about discipline, consistency, and having a clear path. Calculate your net worth, create a strict budget, build a small emergency fund, aggressively pay down debt, increase your income, and invest consistently. You can absolutely do this. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and your journey to financial freedom starts today. If I can do it, starting from less than zero, I know you can too. Thanks so much for watching, And don't forget to subscribe for more videos on building wealth from the ground up. See you next time.